Channel. As you know, is your boy Getson. And please remember that I'm not a financial advisor. The stuff I'm sharing in my chat is based on my experience and based of what I understand. Everything I'm applying here is come in my mindset from what I learn already and what I understand. So if you wanna apply the same concept in your chart, if you wanna apply the same entries type that I'm gonna share, take it at your own risk and at your own responsibility. So, guys, for this week, I've been trading and I was taking gold. As you can check all the markup that is in my chart and why I end up selling yesterday from this high and I took a buy. I closed my buy today, but bad luck, I did not take a screenshot of today in gold because today I did not even take so many screenshots. But I'm gonna make sure I show you guys what I was looking at and what was in my mindset when I was taking this trade and what makes me believe that market is going to sell from where I sold yesterday. I did not even refine more. So the only thing I ended up realizing was, sorry, I was waiting for market for me to sell at that area. After we take out this high, then I say, you know what, let me sell. Then I check here, I found there was an MTT decision point. There I was doubting a bit, okay, which area market is going to hold. Then I decide to do what? To wait for the candlestick, one of the candlestick to play. When it's played, then I take my entry. So if you want to get all this stuff the way I'm doing them as from my chart, maybe all this stuff, I'm not going to explain them, but when you look at them, you understand why gold was buying here, why did gold fell here. I did explain to you guys so many times. Let's say we have why most of the people they end up failing is if you check this area. Let me just use maybe the inefficiency, it's gonna be fine. Let us forget about this area. We have inefficiency here. Market gets and react to the level, then we drop. At the same time, if you look on another time frame, you're gonna see we have the I. Let me say we go to H4, maybe somewhere there. You're gonna see we have I, we have the low, then we have the higher I. Market creates a lower low. What does it show to you? Do you know how many people they are going to wait to sell from this QM? You see this area. So many people they are going to wait to sell from this QM. And also why I closed my trade, because I was monitoring this area here to see what market is going to do, but I've already closed. So because of this QM, most of the people they have been waiting for market to come and sell from here. This is what most of the people they waited, because those one they know QML. Sometimes QML do fail. Why? Because you are trading it on the wrong side of the market. You know market is bullish, but you want to try to opposite the market. You know already, because this I failed to take out this low. So it makes this I become weak, and when market is coming to that area, market is going to run this a level. And if you check here, the only thing that they could respect here was this decision point, whatever we call it, breaker and whatever. So there are just so many names. Market get there and the respect, come down and start buying again. You see this buy. I took this buy from here. If you guys go to the chart, you're gonna see it. Then market will end up, I think I took another buy here because this one I only closed 50%, like 50 pips, sorry. Then I did not trade all this movement. Then I end up taking again from here, go to the upside. This is why I was able to do what? To go and sell. So when I see something like this, the only thing that I did was I refine my level. I go to daily. I get this one. It's the same thing. QML manipulation. They manipulate the QML. They return back to come and trade at the QML. So when I see this one, this is why I end up making this one to become my word. I'm going to show you guys my entry because this one I have a screenshot of them. So when I see like this, I decide, you know what, this area, you see this candlestick here? It is strong supply level. Then market manipulate it. We have QML, we have this block. Then this block took liquidity and break structure. It make this block become a strong. Let's see if we look in terms of like that. But if we look at the full concept, we understand that this eye here is a weak eye because market has to do what? Market has to run it. Then it doesn't mean that this area is not that strong, this area is also strong, but you need to look. This is why I advise most of the people, you need to wait for a confirmation on this zone. Don't just trade blindly because you understand the manipulation and you tell yourself, no, market is gonna get here, then I'm gonna sell from there because I see there is a QML. But you need to understand, why are you taking this QML? A QML is a reversal point or is a continuation, but you need to understand what is the reason of you taking that QML you want to take. This is what you need to put in your mindset. Even other people, they could say this block here, this is going to be a nice sell level. Let me put a line here, then I'm going to show you guys how they manipulate this area. Like if you want to trade everything, you know, this is just a quick video. I'm going to try to touch here and there for you guys to be able to understand. So then when market get here, this is what I did. First, we can go even to weekly. You're going to see there was a nice reaction on weekly time frame. You see this area? I was waiting for market to run this and trades here. We have the Eden base. Then I went to M30 from there because I was trying to get the decision point. Which decision point am I going to use for me to sell? Because I have a zone. I don't want to refine more and maybe try to get something wrong. This is what I went on M30. This is not an easy job, like maybe try to refine more. This is why sometimes I decide, you know what, I'm going to trade what market is showing me. Then I get, you see this candlestick here. This is what was giving me a bit of confuse because I see where there was a manipulation here. There was a little of inefficiency here. Then I end up taking this candlestick because the wick, if you check properly, let me delete this thing so that you can see, guys. This wick engulfed the other one, so this one was my zone. Let me make it back again. So this one was whole my zone. Then I decide, you know what, where there is that line, this is where I'm going to take the trade. And this is what ended up happening from there. After that, then I come to this area. I think I was on H1. I was looking on H1 to see what is going to happen in H1. And this is how I decide. When I see this candlestick, you see this rejection. The first one, number 2, it did not touch where I wanted. Then this one, when it starts selling, I say, you know what, I'm jumping. I'm going in. This thing, I'm going to miss it. This is why I jump from here. Then I put my stop loss above. I jump from here. Then market went with me all the way to this area. Do you guys remember this area I said on daily time frame? This area where they manipulate that block. If you check on H1, you're going to see there is a nice block also that they manipulate. Do you see this block here? So many people, they waited to sell from here and they're telling themselves that, okay, they have an inducement here. They have an inducement here and market has to hold from here. At the same time, people of QML get manipulated there. People with trading smart money concept, they'll tell you liquidity taken, break of structure and whatever, in the wrong side of the market. But the pattern play, the pattern is there that we look in the market, but you just need to understand that anything you know can fail. Anything that you know can fail in the market. You need just to apply logic beyond everything that you are using in the market. Then market get here, I took a buy position from here. And this is what ended up happening today. Remember this line? I mark it in daily as the daily decision point. Then check what happened. Market get there. This is today. Market get there. Just sell. People, they are so exciting. You know, we are selling. We are selling. Next minute, do you see? 8. Market expand. Just like this. Imagine just by catching this small movement, like me, I can be happy because it's my daily target is 50 pips in gold, the one I trade. But at the same time also, if let's say there's people that if they're selling here, what is their expectation? Market has to come and run this low. Market has to come and trade on this block. You see. Then market get here, expand. So check. By just trying to rush the market, you could miss this 180 pips. There is other people that they will look at this area on M1, then they get all the reason of why they have to hold the market. Let me go show you guys the M1 from that area. I'm sure it's this one. Can you see what is happening here? Why you need most of the time to look on the higher time frame? Someone will say market return here, is selling here, then he's gonna say market create an inducement. I have to sell from here again to go to the downside. Then check what happened. Market extend, market goes. Why? Because market is following the higher time frame. That is what market is following. These things sometimes you just let it play, then you take a continuation trade. This is your trend. You let the market play, come to a decision point. Let's say maybe this decision point here. Then you take another buy continuation. I took a buy here today. I took a buy. I think I will send it to one of the guy. I'm gonna show you guys. I took a buy. I took a buy in one of the account of the challenge, I think top tiers trader. I took a buy from this area. Then I closed the buy somewhere in this candlestick. This is why I closed, because I was also looking at this area to see that the reaction. That account I'm trading just for funny. So then I took off from there. I think went here, it come back again, then it went up with me, yeah, because I took somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. I took from here. This is what happened in gold. This is what I've been looking in gold. Just by understanding my logic, by understanding what I'm applying in the market, by understanding everything. And if you check here again, the entry was so simple. Is what people they call SNRC2, whatever. Do you see, guys? This was so simple. So simple. Why this thing is not moving? This was so simple. SNRC2, market carrier. You could take a proper stuff. And you guys remember, I took a buy. I was even talking crazy, recording a video, market fly again like that. So this is what we need to look in terms of market. Just not because you see even the way I have this area. It's not because I see this area, I need to rush already my sell from there and my stop loss here. I know already this is a risk entry. Market has to show me a sign of saying I'm about to drop for me to be able to catch the trade. If market is not showing me that sign, why am I going to take a trade? Why am I going to rush that? You see the kind of stuff that I'm trying to show you guys. So the only thing that you need to do is look at the higher time frame, understand where there is orders. I have nice video that I'm going to record for you guys. It's going to be USA 30. I'm going to record Nasdaq. I'm going to record the V75 because I did took again an entry on V75, almost 3 of the entries there. Hey guys, I forgot. Let me show you on Telegram how's my entry before I forget about it. Let me show you on Telegram. Where is my Telegram? So that you can see that I'm not just making up story. So this was my entry. I told you guys yesterday I jumped because market could not get to where I want. It was just missing. It miss here, it miss here, it miss here. And when I see these things, I say, what? You know what? I'm jumping. I jump. Took my sell. Check, guys, how my sell went. And I like this color. It's a lucky color. Just give me best entry. I'm joking, guys. And the other stuff that I end up doing, is this me? No, this is not me. This is where I told people how I took my entry. Then, yeah, the other one, I think was this one. What is the buy? This is the buy. Do you see, guys, where I took my buy? Exactly what I'm showing you. This is what I did. I took the buy here and my target was here. I said since yesterday where my target was. Then I end up recording this video. I was showing people this is my buy, this is where my target's supposed to be. I even show people where they are going to sell USA 30 yesterday. And Nasdaq, you see this area. I'm going to show you guys this area, but that won't be in this video, but it's just going to be something that I'll show you guys. So this was Nasdaq also. Do you see Nasdaq? This is the same area. I was waiting for market to go and play. So now let us go to USA 30, as you can check, guys. Do you see? We make pips. We just don't come here and give stories or try to say I'm the best, I'm like this. No, it's not like that. I just understand where the order was, and this one was perfect on H4. Let me show you guys. You see, this was perfect on H4. That was the reason. And I'm also expecting if market can sell more to come and run this low, then this is gonna be the area I'm going to watch. But I'm gonna explain to you guys about this one on the next video about the USA 30 entry. So rest tuned, guys, watch and backtest.